Start us off, Joe.
All right.
Go, Joey.
Hello, Renegade fans. We are getting started with Game 2. We are playing against the Houston Hurricanes, Day 2 of the World Series. We are playing against the Houston Hurricanes. Up first is number 46, Joe McCormick. Give me a moment to grab my headphones.
Yeah, the shift will be the same. Shane's in the hole.
Shane.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Do you want to say anything?
Yeah, I do.
Okay,
This is going to be the only one.
All right, and I am ready to go. Hey, Brittany, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. I'm going to zoom in a little bit if I can. There we go. Okay. So we had a very successful first day of games yesterday. We won all 3 of them, and I have no doubt we'll be able to do well today.
Hey, guys, make sure your blindfolds are on before you step across that line, okay? What about coming off? Thank you, Drew. Oh, sorry. Take them, that's right. You take them off when we're done before we get to the line, okay?
All right. So Brian was just reminding everyone of the blindfold rules. Blindfolds need to be on before you enter the field and when you're in the on-deck circle, but they're allowed to come off after the inning is over and when you're running off the field. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Foul ball for strike 2. We have Ron Cochran starting off as our pitcher. Hey, Linda, thanks for tuning in. Kristen Johnson, thanks for tuning in. Grounder, and he's making his way down the first base side. He did call a late base.
Jump back. Good job, Matt.
Got the blue speckled roller, guys. Thank you.
All right, up next is number 48, David Sanchez. We are switching pitchers. It is now number 7, Peter Connolly pitching. Hey, JJ, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to try to turn this down a little so less of the sky, more of the players. There we go. Swing and a miss for strike 1. David was pretty successful yesterday. Hit lots of good balls, scored some amazing runs. Swing and a miss for strike two.
Go, Sanchez. Let's go. Vamos, caballo, vamos.
Grounder, and he's making his way down the first baseline. And he was put out at the very, very last second. Who made that put out? Who made that put out? All right, hot tub, could you please move? Thank you. That's okay. All right, up next, number 37, Shane Canton. Shane did well yesterday also. Swing and a miss for strike one. A fly foul ball. Swing and a miss for strike three. Got a short grounder. He's making his way down to third baseline. And Shane steals the run. Hey, Don, thanks for tuning in. Stan, thanks for tuning in. Fran, thanks for tuning in. It's okay, Fran, we won't tell anybody. Kendra, thanks for joining us. If you could tell us who you're connected to, either the Renegades or the Beat Ball, that'd be great.
This side of the bench, guys. Look first for me, please. Play ball.
Hey, Mama Weissman, thanks for tuning in. Swing and a miss for strike one. Foul tip. Line drive, and he's making his way down the first baseline. He was unfortunately put out by number 8. All right, so that's 2 outs. That was really close. That was a great hit. What? 8. I got it. Brian, who put out Sanchez? Can you check for me, please? All right. Up next is number 40, Chris Kimball. Chris was rocking the putout game yesterday. He was doing great. Grounder making his way down the first baseline. Well, he was put out by, give me a moment, I'm checking, trying to get that number.
Hey, bench. Someone hold my gloves. Don't lose them.
Number 5. So that's 3 outs, and the Renegades are going into the defense. I guess they do. Yep. Rob just said they have a good rover. Who is it? 8. Okay, thank you. All right. Hey, Alyssa, thanks for tuning in. So, yep, everyone's feeling better, Alyssa. And Alyssa, your boy's playing in the field right now. All right, so we are getting started. Bonnie Leal, thanks for tuning in. If you could tell us who you're connected to the Renegades or to people, that'd be great. Up first is number 5, Burkett. After Walters. Yeah. Very short. Oh, and it rolled foul. Dice was going for it, though. That was great. All right, so that is a foul. Yes, Joyce, everyone is feeling a lot better. Oh, Kristen, that's very sweet of you. Ooh, another foul grounder. Ivan, Kristen is watching. Short fly ball. And Guy Zuccarello makes the putout just in time. I know, Chris, and I wish we could have more fans here too. But it's nice that we know you're here in spirit, and it's nice to know that you're watching. So we really appreciate it.
We're set to fill. Faces, please.
Hi, but I guess the kids are watching too. All right. Hey, Erin, thanks for tuning in. Hey, Tom, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, no, Kimball. Up next is number 12, Blake Boudreau. Hey, Janice, thanks for tuning in.
Some people think Drew looks like him.
I was just saying, some people think Blake looks like Drew. Rounder up the middle. Oh, and trying to get it in him, and Blake scores a run. So that is one for the Houston Hurricanes. All right. Up next is number 24, Tim Cyphers.
We're set to fill. Faces, please. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. First two champions. Ready.
Swing and a miss for strike one. Yes, Alyssa, this is the bottom of the first.
Ready.
Third base side, and all right. Rob Dias makes the put out. Way to go, Rob. All right. All right. I assume that's Mike Marciello tuning in. So hi, Mike. All right. So that is 2 outs. We only need one more to end this inning.
Good job, Rob.
Up next is number 2, Walters. Swing and a miss for strike one. Swing and a miss for strike two. Fly ball up the middle. Oh, and they couldn't even get the put out in time, so Walter scores. Up next is number 3, Marquez.
average speed on Walters? Is that what we're saying?
Had a call brief timeout. Now we're back. Sarah Regan, thanks for tuning in. Hey, Melissa, thanks for watching. Got it. Swing and a miss. I think that's strike two. Marquez has a very high swing, I'm noticing. Swing and a miss for strike three. And Marquez strikes out to end the inning. So the Renegades are going to hit again. So the score now is tied 2-2.
Guys, Drew, Max, Sanchez.
Oh, you can just push, man.
So we really like to thank everyone for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Be sure to share this live stream with your family and friends on Facebook so that everyone can know that we're playing and people can watch. Nope, but Alyssa's watching.
I heard you say Kendra. I thought my
Nope. There's Mac right there. Vanessa's ready to go. So up first is going to be number 47, Drew Crook.
You like that spin? Get your butt down.
Hey Kendra, thanks for tuning in. Drew was just asking about you, actually.
Alright, Drew, get the collar card. Get the collar card.
No, Drew!
I mean, I'll take Joe Max numbers.
Hey Sarah, thanks for tuning in. Right. Peter, Sarah's watching. All right. Oh.
That's not good. That's why we gotta win. I know.
Ooh, fly ball, and he's making his way down the first base side. And Drew scores. Yep. Happy anniversary, Sarah. So Drew scores the run. Way back. So up next, we're going back to the top of our order with number 46, Joe McCormick. Joe scored in the first inning. I have no doubt he'll be able to put the ball into play again. So Drew Kendra is watching. Ethan Marino, thanks for tuning in. If you could tell us where you're connected to the Renegades or to Beep Ball, that'd be great. Oh, fly foul ball down the third base side. Kiana, thanks for tuning in. That's yeah. Hey Christian, I hope you're watching too. Nick Bebus, thanks for tuning in. Nick Bebus, I don't know who that is. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks for tuning in. Swing and a miss for strike two.
Come on, Mac.
Swing and a miss for strike three.
Go, Mac.
So Max is resetting at the plate. All right, that's a take, so it's a full count. 3 strikes, 1 take. Foul ball. That was a foul tip. Rob just threw a bug at Ron. Yeah. Max strikes out, but that's okay. Up next is number 48, David Sanchez. Didn't put the ball in the play last time, but was put out just before he hit the base. So I have no doubt he'll be able to put the ball in the play again. Foul tip for strike one. Another foul tip for strike two. Sanchez is a former military man. He says he used to jump out of planes. Kind of fly ball, and he's making his way to first base. Oh, and he is safe just in time. He missed the base, but he was able to go back and tag it just in time. So the score is now 4-2 Renegades. All right, up next, number 37, Shane Cannon. Shane scored in the first inning, so I have no doubt he'll be able to do it again. Ethan, I don't know. If you could tell us who you're connected to the Renegades, that'd be awesome. fly ball, and he's making his way to first base. He almost ran to the wrong base. And Shane scores the run. I'm seeing a pattern here. We're struggling a little bit with the base running. I mean, we're scoring, but we got to improve on that a little bit. I have no doubt we can. Right. Up next, number 18, Rob Dias. Rob put the ball to play last time, but was put out by the defensive men in the whip in the very back.
You guys make me look good again.
Swing and a miss for strike one. We're reminding everyone to drink, because we don't want to have any issues today. Fly ball, and he's making his way to third base. Rob was put out yet again by number 8. That guy in the back is good. It was so close, so close. Yeah. All right, up next, number 40, Chris Kimball.
Come on, guys.
Foul tip for strike one.
Way to get out of the box, Chris. That's it, kid.
You got it, baby.
They are, so they're hitting wicked hard. It's our motto. How do we hit? Wicked hard. Line drive. He's making his way to third base. Yes! Scores the run!
You just can't coach speed.
All right. All right. Up next is number 47, Drew Cook. Drew scored in the first inning.
Deep breath, Manny. Deep breath. Got heat in the hole. Yeah, got it. Show what you got. Play feet, Chris.
I lost my charging grounder at the middle. He's making his way to first base. And he's put out by, who's that, Blake? Yeah, that's Blake, yes. All right. So that ends the inning. So the Renegades are up to 6, so it is 6-2 Renegades. Let's see what they do in the defense. 6-2. All right, so the Renegades are making their way into the field. All right, thank you.
He's coming. He needed his blindfold.
Now, the NBBA is very strict with their blindfold rules. They need blindfolds to be on during active play. So that includes when you're coming on the field, when you're on deck, and when you are hitting. Your blindfold has to be on. So even when you're going into the field, before you cross the line, your blindfold has to be on. Does anyone know who Ethan Marino is? Ethan Marino? Does that name sound familiar? Cool. Ethan, I love that you're cheering us on. I just don't know who you are. If you could tell us who you are, that'd be great. John Patterson, thanks for tuning in. If you could tell us also how you're connected to the Renegades or to Beatball, that'd be cool. Even if you found us on Instagram or TikTok or something. I'd like to know who you are. I want to know where our fans are coming from. All right. Up first is number 8, Biggins. Hey, he's coming from TikTok. See, I knew TikTok would work. Well, Ethan, I'm so glad you found us at TikTok. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you share this on Facebook so your other fans can find it. Swing and a miss for strike 1. 1, 2, 3. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Yeah. Biggins has been doing well defensively. He's made a couple of putouts on us so far, but our defense is good too. I know we can make it happen. All right, so Biggins strikes out. All right, so they're going back to the top of their order with number 5, Burkett. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Burkett was put out by Guy in the first inning. Hey, John, we are in the bottom of the second inning, and the score is 6-2. That is a foul tip for strike 2. Foul tip for strike 3. Hey, Daryl, thanks for watching. I'm glad you're here again today. All right. So Burkett strikes out. That is the second out of the inning. Up next is number 12, Blake Boudreau. Blake did score in the first inning, and he's made a couple putouts. But I have no doubt our team will be able to put him out. Go the other way. What is it for? Okay. David. Agua. Swing and a miss for strike one. Ooh. Line drive up the middle. We weren't able to get it in time, so Blake scores again. Oh, I think it's a dead ball. They called dead ball. Yes, John, the Renegades are winning 6-2. All right, they're checking the ball to see if it's an actual dead ball. The ref is making his way out there. Ref is making his way to the field. The ump is the only one that could touch it. All right, that is an official dead ball, so that play is null and void, so Blake gets a do-over. Rob was just saying how, hey, Adam, thanks for watching. Rob was just talking about how invaluable Guy Zuccarello is, and it's true. Like, he helps people out. He's very calm on the field. Like, he knows what he's doing, and we could all learn a few things from him. So, Ethan, a dead ball is a ball that stops beeping, and if the umpire can't even hear it, it's considered a dead ball, which means it stops beeping altogether. Which it happens more often than you think. All right, swing and a miss for strike one. Oh.
That three.
All right. Thanks. So it's actually 3 strikes. For a grounder up the middle. All right. They weren't able to get it in time, and Blake does indeed score again. So the score is now 6-3. Renegades. But there are 2 outs in this inning, only 1 left. Up next is number 24, Tim Cyphers. Tim was put out by Rob Dias in the first inning. I have no doubt that we'll be able to make that happen again.
Wow.
Because that's how good this defense is.
I have no balls left whatsoever.
Up.
And they're both dead.
Up. All right, I guess we got to stop the game for a little bit because we have no more balls. They all have to be charged. So we're either going to get some live balls or we're just going to charge them up a little bit. Either way, we have to wait a little bit. And while we're doing that, we are going to give the defense a break, get them in the shade, making sure that they're staying cool. Give me a little pep talk.
Hey, stream.
Hey, we actually have a fan that came from TikTok.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. 6-3. So we're still bottom of the second. The score is 6-3 Renegades. We are winning.
My chair? I heard Rob say. I said on it, but I immediately said off me.
All right. Looks like we're getting some balls delivered. So hopefully we don't have to. All right. So hopefully we'll be able to get some balls soon. All right. So just to let you all know, our season does not end after the World Series. We have 3 charity. I'm gonna come around here. So we have 3 charity games coming up in August and September. Our first one is going to be in Salisbury, Massachusetts, on August 20th. We'll be playing against the Salisbury Firefighters. The second one will be on Sunday, September 11th. We're playing in Woburn against the Woburn Host Lions Club, and then on September 24th, we'll be playing in Tewksbury against the Tewksbury Firefighters. So be sure to check those out. And I'm turning the live stream around. We're just showing how we're all staying nice and cool right now. We all got our cooling towels on our heads. So we have lots of ways to fundraise too. We have a NFL Survivor pool going on. If you go to our website, there's more information on that. We also have merchandise. You can donate to us directly. You can purchase a ball for us, which we clearly need because these balls, they die pretty fast because they get hit super hard. So go to our website, go to the donate button. You can go to our shop. There's lots of ways that you can donate and help us keep playing our sport. Many of the donations go to our travel expenses, so we can come to places like Beaumont to play, and they also go towards new balls and new bats and things like this. So if you're willing to donate, check us out.
NFL.
So what, is it up to the NBA? Rob, is it up to the NBA to supply balls? Is it up to the league to supply balls?
Gina Robinson, thanks for tuning in. If you could tell us how you're connected to either the Renegades or to Beat Ball, that would be great. Juan Guerrero Favela, thanks for tuning in. If you could also tell us how you're connected to the Renegades or to Beat Ball, that would be really great.
Hey, Ron. I'm liking these one pitch at bats for me.
Yeah, you like the one pitch stronger.
The first one wasn't.
Hey, Peg, thanks for tuning in. We're on a break right now because we have we used all our balls, so we have to either get new ones or charge the ones we have up for a little bit. So we just gotta wait, and we are passing the time. We are giving our players a chance to stay cool, get some rest. Yeah, we are all wearing these cooling towels, making sure that we're wearing them. And we'll we'll put the camera on Ron and Brian for a little while. Yeah. Sean's here. He's just sitting out this first game because he's just exhausted. Needs rest, needs to relax so that he's geared up for the second game today. So I think he's in the bathroom right now, actually. I don't know. But he's here. He's around. He's here. He's here. He's here. Yeah, I think he's in the bathroom. Oh, okay. Hi, Juan. Where's Joe? Yeah. Hey, Joe Mac. Your friend Juan is watching. All right, awesome. You can tell them, Ron. You can tell them, Rob.
So we're on a break because the umpire had no balls. We just got balls still.
All right, so we're good. We're getting back into it.
What is it, 2 outs?
Yeah, 2 outs. Oh, and Drew just knocked over all the bats. What are you, blind?
Hey, so you gotta find another gear when you
All right. I'm going to take up, so they're just setting up right now. I'm going to take a moment to re-wet my cooling towel.
You know where your ball landed when you hit it? Did you knew you went off on that? Yeah, I know.
I think we're good for now. We're just, yeah. Thank you, though. Yeah. One of the volunteers was just asking if we needed water or anything. All right. So at the plate is number 24, Tim Cyphers. All right, so we are ready. Zoom out. Swing and a miss for strike one. Foul tip for strike two. All right, and Guy Zaffarello makes the put out, and that ends the inning. All right, so the Renegades are going back on the offense. Nope. I know when you take risks, it throws you off. So the score is now 6-3. Renegades are still ahead.
Who's up?
Come on, Mac.
All right, so we are going into the top of our order. So up first is going to be number 46, Joe McCormick. Joe scored in the first inning. Joe.
Guys, hey, okay, keep the energy. Okay, keep the energy up. Let's go.
All right. Yep. Aww. Six to 3. We are in the top of the third. Swing and a miss for strike one. Let's go, McDaddy with fries. Grounder, and he's making his way to third base. And Joe Max scores the run.
Let's rock. Let's rock.
Come on, baby.
Up next is number 48, David Sanchez. David, he hails from Puerto Rico, which is where his calling card comes from. And like I said, he was also a military man and used to jump out of planes, which seems awesome and absolutely terrifying. Something I can never do. So, Linda, always happy to be of service. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Let's go, Sanchez.
You can do it, baby!
Ooh, fly ball, and he's making his way to third base. Peg, we are playing the Houston Hurricanes right now. Ah! And unfortunately, David was put out by...
It's Shady Man.
Who is that?
Kimball in the hole.
Brian. Who is that made the put out? Okay, thank you. All right. Yep, he was put up by number 8. Gotta admit, that fielder's pretty good. Up next is number 37, Shane Canton. Shane has gone 2 for 2 so far, so I've no doubt he'll be able to put the ball in play again. Fly ball, and he's making his way to third base. And he got put out at the very last second by number 5. It's 2 outs. All right. Dias. Yep.
Viva! Go, bench. Pick me up.
Up next is number 18, Rob Dias.
Somebody else.
Rob's been putting the ball into play, so I have no doubt he'll be able to do it again.
You have water? Yeah.
Yeah, Alyssa, we are hitting quite well today. Grounder, and he's making his way to first base. Unfortunately, Dias missed the base and was put out by number 5. So that ends the inning. So Renegades are going back into the defense.
Defense. We gotta lock it down. Let's go, defense. Time to lock it down.
So the Renegades are still ahead, though. We are up 7-3.
I think you should have a walk, Ivan.
What? Watch out, Dias. Walking in the live stream. Seven three. Yep. We're up 7-3. All right, so up first is number 2, Walters. All right, I'm giving up on charging this thing right now because it won't stay. Let's make some adjustments here with my equipment. Hey, Catherine, thanks for tuning in. Your boy's out there right now calling. Hey, Naomi, thanks for tuning in. Your boy is also in the defense right now. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. That's a take for a full count. Hey, Ashley, thanks for tuning in. Your boy's out there in the defense right now. All right, and Walter strikes out for the first out of the inning. Up next is number 3, Marquez. Marquez also struck out in the first inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Down third base side. All right, and Shane makes the putout at the last second. Just in time. So that is the second out of the inning. We only need one more to go back on offense. Up next is number 8, Biggins. Biggins struck out in the first inning, although he's doing pretty good defensively, I can't lie. But we're doing good defensively too. We're doing awesome defensively. Hey, Rohan, thanks for tuning in.
Eat him up!
Swing and a miss for strike 1. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Hey, Lisa, thanks for tuning in. Your boy's out there in defense right now. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Coming out, D. Be ready. Foul ball. Went down the first base side. And Biggins strikes out to end the inning. That is what we call a 3-2-1 inning. Sorry, 1-2-3. Sorry, Rob. 1-2-3 inning.
Here we go. Let's hit. Come on,
All right, so we are going into the top of the 4th inning. The score is still 7-3 Renegades. Kimbo.
Come on, guys.
All right. Yeah, so up first, we're gonna have number 40, Chris Kimball. Chris scored in the second inning, and he put the ball into play in the first inning, so I have no doubt he'll be able to do it again.
Hey, nice inning, D. Nice play, Shane.
We got Ronnie out there ready to go. Weissman is going out there with his stool. Kimball's making his way to the plate. 40 be nimble. 40 be nimble. There you go, Lana. Way to pick us up.
A little more, guys. He's right. I'm giving that. Energy's a little. Hey, get it started. Get it started, guys.
All right. Here we go. All right. And we are ready.
Come on, Kimball.
All right. Quite a bunch. Fly foul for strike one. Fair. There. Ace of base. He saw the sign. Swing and a miss for strike two. I'm telling you, we gotta start an improv group because like we're just fired off like nothing.
I mean, you can't let an amateur take down a pro. That's just amazing. Because over there smiling, it's like, I mean, I'm already a
Fly ball, and he's making his way to third base. Hey. I did hear them call dead balls, so they're up. All right, ball is still beeping, so that run counts. Woo! All right, so we're now 8-3. Way to go, Chris. Out in the street. All right, up next, number 47, Drew Crook. All right, Drew did score in the second inning. And he's put the ball into play twice so far, so let's see what else he can do.
Good job, Kimball. Check us in the mouth.
Swing and a miss for strike one. grounder, and he's making his way to third base. All right, and he scores. Whoa. Oh. All right, it is now 9-3 Renegades. Way to go, Drew. Up next, we're back to the top of our order with number 46, Joe McCormick. Joe has gone 2 for 3 so far, so let's see what else he can do.
Come on, Joe Mac!
You like that one?
Yeah. My turn, Joe. That's my turn. Drew, that was awesome. Good job, man.
Swing and a miss for strike one. Swing and a miss for strike two.
Come on, Joe.
Let's go, Joe.
You got this. King of the field. Let's go.
Short little grounder foul for strike three.
You didn't want it, Mac. You didn't want it, Mac.
Let it now, Joe, on it.
Is there an instance?
I mean, he's here. I think he went to the bathroom again or something. Yeah, I think he's here. He just went to the bathroom again. He's drinking a lot. He's trying to stay hydrated, so he's peeing a lot. He is here. He's keeping himself quiet because he's just trying to rest his body. All right, that's a take for a full count.
Veteran move.
Let's go, Big Mac with fries. Joe Max strikes out.
Come on, Sanchez.
All right, up next, number 48. Up next, number 48, David Sanchez.
I love it. My horse.
Yes, I'm not getting that from you. And I'm chasing a little bit. I think I like these here.
Roy de Grand Prix, thanks for tuning in.
Hi, that's my father-in-law.
Oh, okay. It's Drew's father-in-law.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, up next, number 48, David Sanchez. I don't know if I said that already. Foul tip for strike one.
You on it, Dave. Come on, David.
Sanchez has put the ball into play every single time so far, so let's see what else he can do. Fly grounder. He's making his way to third base. Oh, he was put out by Blake Boudreau. Terry Rafkin, thanks for tuning in. Up next, number 37, Shane Canton. Shane has gone 2 for 3 so far, putting the ball into play every single time.
Chris K in the hole. Kimball in the hole.
Jingle.
grounder, and he's making his way to first base. Put out shortly, shortly before he reached the base, very quick by Blake Goudreau, so that ends the inning. All right, so the Renegades are going. The score, give me a moment to tally up the score so far. 9-3. So the score is now 9-3 Renegades. We are still doing well. We're up pretty well, up pretty far so far. All right, I think they're disputing something. Maybe they're disputing a dead ball. I'm not sure. They're disputing this call. So let's give it a minute. Oh, there's Ace showing Shane some love. We're all about love here on the Renegades. Even if it means busting each other's chops sometimes.
Never. Yeah, we just needed to further down the line. But don't worry, we're playing chess right now.
All right, so it looks like the ump is speaking with the. All right, so it is definitely determined that it was an out. Okay, well.
To the Peter Cup. To the Hendon Peter.
Brian, I want to star on that big change pace running. One step out of the box, the wrong direction.
So Kristen, Ivan's on the bench right now. We have to wait and see how we're playing, if he gets it or not. So the Renegades are going back into the defense. The score is now 9-3 Renegades. We played what I call a 3-1 inning last inning. So let's see what else we can do. All right. No, he's fine. We're not playing every single person. We're trying to conserve as much energy as possible. So, we can only have six batters in a lineup, and you only need some people in the field. So, all right, I gotta re-wet my rag. Give me a moment. You can still hear me. I'm still watching what's happening. Up first is number 5, Bridget. They're back to the top of their order. Burkett has been put out and has struck out. Lainey, will you tie this for me in the back while I hold up my ponytail? I go to late base. Oh. Shane made the put out. Sorry I didn't get that on camera, but Shane made the put out. I missed that one because Lainey was. Oh, that was a run? Oh. All right, so batter called late base, so that means they're getting a do-over. Too bad. That was a really good put out. So Burkett is making his way back to the plate for a do-over. I believe the count remains the same. Alright. That is a strike. I've kind of lost count of the count. Swing and a miss for a strike. All right. So that is 0-2. 2 strikes, no takes. Swing and a miss for strike 3. And Burkett strikes out for the first out of the inning. All right. Up next, Burnett. Oh, Rob, it's just sorry. It's Burnett, not Burkett. My bad. It's just your handwriting. Or Brian's handwriting. Sorry. So my apologies. I've been saying Burkett this whole time. It's Burnett. All right. Up next is number 12, Blake Boudreau. He is the president of the NBBA, the National Beat Baseball Association. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Is he up for re-election? Oh, all right. So he is stepping after. At the end of the week, he is stepping down from his president position, and somebody else will be appointed, which we all have to vote on. Swing and a miss for strike 2. Blake has scored twice in this game. Not gonna lie, he's pretty good. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Grounder near the third base side. All right, and Blake does score again. All right, up next is number 24, Tim Cyphers. Tim has put the ball in the plate twice, but has been put out both times.
Come on, defense!
Line drive third base side. All right. And Shane Canton makes the putout. All right. So that is 2 outs. We need 1 more to end the inning. Up next is number 2, Walters. Walters scored in the first inning and struck out in the third inning. So let's see what happens. I'm just hopefully it doesn't fall off. Swing and a miss for strike one. Grounder up the first base side. We were running after it. Nope, but couldn't get it in time, and Walter scores. All right. Up next is number 3, Marquez. Marquez struck out in the first inning and was put out by Shane in the third inning. Yes. Actually, 9-5. All right. We got a pitcher change. Swing and a miss for strike one. What is it? Gonzalez. Okay. Foul tip for strike two.
Yeah, time out. Go ahead, fix them.
Grounder. And Guy Zuccarello makes the putout. So that ends the inning. So we are going back into the offense. All right. So here's an update on the score. It is now 5-9 Renegades. We are still ahead. I have no doubt we'll be able to score some more runs in this next inning.
Wait, we're on a break though.
Oh, we're on a break.
We're on a break.
I don't know. Check if this is a break. Rob, check if this is a break.
I feel like the heat is kind of is lessened today, but the humidity is just awful. So. We're on a break. All right. Yep. So it is a 5-minute break. Yep.
I go.
Yep. So we are taking a 5-minute break. If anyone wants to come talk to the live stream, they can. I'm not going to turn around this time, but if anyone wants to come talk to the live stream, feel free to do so.
Hey, who's at the cooler? Yeah. Gatorade, please. Oh, no, I'm not the chances.
Oh. Drew, Alyssa got the flowers. Yeah.
Nice. Banana? Anybody need banana? I'll do it. Banana? Be prepared.
All right. I'm not going to turn all the way around this time, but I'll just get a little shot of Ron and Guy having a little chit chat.
Hey guys. You guys hit the ball well. Just keep doing what you're doing. Right? They're making some mistakes. They're gonna, balls are getting through. They're starting to strike out. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't get in your head that you need to swing harder or swing different because they're making plays. Okay? Watch the base running. Yeah, the base
Rob's always good for a pep talk.
problem with first base?
Yes. Yeah. Why? It's muffled. Listen to it.
You want to try and see if you can fix it?
So they're saying they're having issues with. Are we expecting storms? I don't know. I think are we? Is there going to be a storm today? Is there supposed to be? Oh. Oh. So I guess there is a chance of storms every single day. It's kind of cloudy right now, but we'll take a look at the sky. Right now I just see big clouds, but they don't look like storm clouds. Just big old fluffy clouds. So I think that's why the heat has lessened a little bit, which is nice, but we're still, keeping cool because the humidity is just outrageous.
Hey guys, it's a new first base.
Okay.
All right, we are going to get a new first base. Perfect.
We'll forever hold your pee.
Yeah, I know they look gray. They're not though. They're just big and fluffy. They're not. I can tell they're definitely not rain or storm clouds. They're just big fluffy clouds. No, they look more ominous than they actually are. Hold it for
Kimball, if they switch us and we're first and I'm over, I don't have as much range. So I'll try and get there, but don't get there. So I'll run backwards.
Yeah, definitely.
Matt might do the same thing. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I'm right here. Rob's talking about switching me, putting me over and Kimball first.
Yeah, I
don't have a lot of lateral distance. Like I can't move like Kimball can. So
I don't
You couldn't possibly get You're going to come over like the 5 on his side of most.
Yeah. I mean, I usually go to the 4.
Okay, so I'll probably go to probably 5, maybe even just the 6, depends on where I start.
So.
Yeah, it's fine. It's 4, 5, 6.
So, you know what? I think I'll take a moment to talk about one of our biggest supporters. So, the Woburn House Lions Club in Woburn, Massachusetts, they are one of our biggest supporting clubs, and they do so much to help this league going. They host charity games for us. They've donated to us directly. Sean was recently invited to speak at one of their events, and we were presented with a $1,000 check, which is wonderful. Special shout out to Frank DeMauro and Brian Doherty, who are members of the Woburn House Lions Club. They are our main connections to the club, and they are 2 of our biggest supporters. So, special shout out to the Woburn House Lions Club. Thank you so much, and we really appreciate what you do.
Gina, you can tell them.
Mac, thanks for the direction. I'm getting a little loopy.
Hydrate.
You definitely got to drink. Tell anybody.
You want to score another 2? Yep. Stick it out there in the field.
Fifth. All right. Jane Benson Cates, thanks for tuning in. It is 9-5. All right, Jane, if you could tell us how you're connected to the Renegades or to Beatball, that would be awesome. All right, looks like we're making our way back into the game. Our 5-minute break is up. Our coaches are checking on a few things with the umpire. The Houston Hurricanes are making their way into the field. All right, well, not ready yet. Oh, yeah, do it. It's Dias. Maybe do like Dias is a friend of mine.
Ron
Dias.
Let's do it.
Sean said B minus. And Flannery, thanks for tuning in. If you could tell us how you're connected to the Renegades or the beat ball, that'd be awesome. And Flannery. Again, I don't know who everybody is, so sometimes I might ask you to fill us in. Nice to know who our fans are and how they're connected. So, so still talking to the coaches. Just clearing things up, making sure everyone's on the same page. Pamela Hergit, thanks for tuning in. If you could tell us how you're connected to beat ball or the Renegades, that'd be wonderful. So, oh, cool. So, Kimball, your grandmother's watching. There he is. He's on deck. Thank you, Tom, for clarifying that for me. All right. We are getting going. Dice has put the ball into play every single time, so let's see what else he can do. Fly ball, and he's making his way to first base. And Dice slides. Which brings the score up to 10-5 Renegades. Excellent job, Dias. Hit ball, Chris Kimball. Yeah. Kimball has two calling cards. I guess it's kind of merged into one. I didn't like the jingle jingle initially, but it's grown on me, and now I think it's hilarious. Yep, so number 40, Chris Kimball, is at the plate. Tom Kimball says, dies like a rock. You're about to walk into the live stream.
Next time, sorry, live stream. Sorry to turn you all on.
Ooh. Grounder, and he's making his way to first base. Oh, and it rolled foul. Oh, darn.
Chris, you don't want that one, kid. Got him, Ronnie.
Let's go, Kimball.
All right, Chris. Reset, kid.
Just check. Line drive, and he's making his way to third base. Oh, unfortunately, he was put out by number 5. It was a close play, but all right. Up next is number 44, Drew Cook. Drew Cook has scored twice so far in this game, so let's see what else he can do. Ooh, that humidity is really hitting me. Again, it's not the heat, it's the humidity. I know it's very cliche, but it's true. I have to go step out. I gotta re-wet my cooling towel. Swing and a miss for strike one.
Stay true.
Grounder, and he's making his way to third base. And he scores! Oh, oh. You're right, Linda. I need to drink water. Can someone get me a water, please? Somebody, don't really care who. Thank you. All right. So Joe Mac is up. I'm getting a water, and I need to take a minute to re-wet my thing. I'm rag. Ugh. Thank you. I do have my headphones in, so I'm still watching. Fly ball, foul, right toward the camera.
That's all I got. Come on, baby.
All right. Swing and miss. I think that's strike two. Fly ball, and he's making his way to first base. And Joe Mac scores. All right. Up next is number 48, David Sanchez. Yeah. Yes, thank you, Linda. Linda isn't my aunt, but she's Sean's aunt, so she's like my aunt-in-law. Swing and a miss for strike one. So Sanchez has put the ball into play at every single at bat. So we know what he's capable of. He got grounder. He's making his way to third base. Oh, and it went foul.
Stop!
Just in case you don't remember. Stop. Yeah, we should tell him next time he gets the bases are off. It's stop. Yeah, he is. Awesome.
Time for a passing car, and now we're back in. fly foul. So the main reason we yell time is if there's a loud noise nearby, and we need to have it quiet on the field and on the bench everywhere so that the players can hear. So oftentimes we'll call time for a loud car or truck or a passing plane or something. Sometimes we'll call time for loud cheering on the field. All right, and Sanchez strikes out.
It's Shane and Man. Hallelujah, it's Shane and Man. Amen.
All right, up next is number 37, Shane Canton.
Turn it over. Give me back up. Give me back up.
Sun's coming back out, which is a good and a bad thing.
Okay, yeah. Spread the ring.
Foul tip for strike one. Ooh, side grounder, making his way to third base. All right, and he scores the run. No, this is Dias. That was weak. You can do better than that. All right. Up next is number 18, Rob Dias.
I just like standing in the shade until the last possible second. Everybody knows the new calling time.
Hey, Alicia, thanks for tuning in. Your boy scored a run earlier in this inning. He's doing quite well today.
There you go. Oh, come on, guys.
Grounder, and he's making his way to first base.
Yeah!
Right, and Rob Dias scores the run.
Somebody call 911.
Up next is number 40, Chris Kimball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 to 5. Yep. We're in the top of the fifth inning. The score is 14 to 5, Renegades. So, Kimball has gone 2 for 2 so far. So let's see what else he can do. He's put the ball into play every single time.
Come on, CK40.
Swing and a miss for strike one.
Come on, Kimball.
Come on, Chris.
Bobby Andrews, thanks for tuning in. Brett, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Line drive, he's making his way to third base. All right, and Kimball scores. 15-5. 15-5. All right, up next is number 47, Drew Crook. Drew has gone 3 for 4 today, putting the ball into play every single time. So let's see what else this man can do. Brett saw you score that run. Fly foul ball. That's what we call a quality foul or a QF. It was a great hit. It just needs to be fair. So, timeout. Someone's getting sick. Someone's having some health issues. That sucks. It's so hard in this heat. We're calling a medic. All right. So yeah, it's a Hurricanes player who's struggling with got some heat illness going on. Hydrate. If you guys need to re-wet your towels, please do that. So what's happening is but don't chug it. So when you're overheating.
They said to me this is not a heat thing, it's a diabetic thing.
Oh, okay.
What's the score?
15-5.
1 out or 2?
2, yeah.
David, papá, ¿me puedes echar un poco de agua en la cabeza?
Yeah.
No lo hagas ahora.
So I guess this player's issue was diabetic related, not heat related. And he's going back into the field though. I think he's good. He's good to go. So that's good. I'm glad there's no serious injuries. But
Are we good?
all right. I think we're getting there. Taking a minute. All right, the coaches are talking to the umpire right now. Not sure about what, but
There's a rag right here. Elrod's got his rag going.
Oh, yeah. We're right on my...
Elrod, you flashing gang signs when he said it?
Yep.
We're getting back in the field?
nope. So we're all taking a minute.
Is he helping Campbell?
All right.
Should we get some, it's like sand on that?
The good news is it's left of the baseline.
Yeah, but his first shot. Let's say running back though, a little bit for the running back.
Mariah Wooder, thanks for tuning in. All right, Mariah, so we're in the top of the 5th inning, and the score is 15-5 Renegades.
I thought I'd get more laughs than that. I'm losing it. It's good to see you guys. Good game.
So, Houston player just came over to us to give us some love, say hi. It's always good to have good camaraderie between the players and between teams.
This is a papaya or a kumquat.
Two outs. All right. So the Hurricanes are making their way back from the field. They're setting themselves up. All right. I'll be right back. I gotta go ask a question. I'll be right back. I do have a draft. The live stream is still going. All right, guys. I took the headphones out. The live stream is just going right now. So be right back.
Yes, hot tub is a first.
Anybody got the score?
15-5. 15-5? Yeah. Okay, we just give Brian the scoreboard. Actually, Brian, we finished the live feed and do the scoring.
I gotta go get Sean's cleats. So.
Hey. Yeah, we're not mentioning anything about Sean. Okay?
Well, you should have said that like 7 hours ago.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we didn't play against you guys. We weren't here yet.
Alright guys, so I gotta go pick up Sean's cleats. He knew he wasn't playing this morning, so he left his cleats at the hotel. So I'm gonna run and grab them. Sean's just gonna stay here and chill. He's been in the back place the whole time, just chilling and resting. So Brian's gonna finish out the live stream and finish out the score. So
There you go.
you go, Grillo? You okay? Good. All right.
No, in 3 innings, we went. In 3 innings, it was 2-0 to 13.
Here you go.
I'll keep it for you.
We took the shovel out, cleaned the seat up.
Oh, good job. Woo, Rob! Nice man.
Thank Kemp. Kemp's the one who took the
Hey, Kemp, thank you so much, sir.
boy.
MVP. Yes. Thank you, sir.
We should pay you extra.
The ground's been.
Sure, Gina.
So, Ryan, you doing the end of the game?
Yeah. Got 2 clipboards going.
Alright, here we go.
Where's my iPhone?
Who's up?
Through.
You want to get a bat here? It's a bat here. I got you.
Let's just drop it, just drop it.
Oh, you already up?
No, he's still there. There.
No, that was Campbell.
Bro, is there a count?
Yes, 1 strike.
1 strike?
Yep.
Hey Renegades fans, it's Brian sitting in for Gina. I'm going to take you through the rest of the game. So we're going to resume play here. 15-5 Renegades in the top of the fifth. Drew Crook with one strike on him. And just like yesterday, hot and humid here in Beaumont. So good that we have those breaks. Give a chance to get a drink and take a little break, get in the shade. And thankfully the Houston player is okay. He was getting a little sick outside the baseline, so thankfully he's okay and he's back in play. So Drew back up, one strike on him. Drew with a massive shot. Massive shot. Tracking the ball there because the ball was absolutely crushed. Absolutely crushed. And obviously a run puts it way, way out of the play of the defense there. Let's get ourselves reset here in the power play. 16-5 Renegades, top five. Yeah, pretty far out there. Wondering how close that got to the 170 home run line. Unsure, but definitely close. Next up, Joe Mack, top of the order. Joe is 3 for 5 today, looking to get that fourth run. Strike one to Joe. Joe is the 10th batter and the 5th for the Renegades. Batted around. Started off with Rob Dias. And we're here with Joe Mack. 16-5 Renegades. Again, 16-5 Renegades, top five. Joe Mack at the plate with one strike. Foul tip for strike two. Foul ball. 0-3 to Joe Mack, getting reset at the plate.
I think he's good. Let's get some.
Take by Joe, makes it a full count. Got to swing on this next pitch. Good rip by Joe Mack off the defense. And he scores the 17th Renegades run.
This is how we do it down in Puerto Rico.
David Sanchez, who is 1 for 5 on the day, looking for that second run. He's the 11th Renegades batter in this inning. And again, the power pack falling off. Sorry for the camera there, folks.
Cecil B. the Gorilla.
Jason Lenachek with the assist. Good pop into the old two-hitting zone. And David safe at first base. Shane, Dias, Kimball in the hole. Dias comes up. It'll be the third time he's hitting in this inning. Started with Rob Dias. He's on deck, but Shane Kenton up first.
I like how Sanchez stopped and made some fans back up. Good job, Sergeant. We are working progress.
18-5 Renegades, top five with 2 outs. Looking to add to the lead with Shane Kenton and Peter pitching. Shane with the ground ball to that first layer of defense, and he gets out. Ending the third inning, ending the third out of the inning, but the heck of an inning for the Renegades.
I think I'm going in for
Yeah.
Rob.
Yeah.
Rob.
17-5.
It's more than that. I need to mark that there when you're done.
Renegades, what an inning. Yes. Way to put the hammer down.
Okay. Let me just finish up scoring here. Heck of an inning by the Renegades, folks. Just getting our scoring correct here. Lots of hits and runs, which is great. A great top of the fifth with the Houston team coming up in the bottom of the fifth here.
So Kimball and I are out? Yeah. Okay, just making sure. Okay.
Hey, Rob. Rob, can you give me the number on that put out, please? I didn't get that.
I didn't see who made the play. I'll get it for you. Just give me
Thank
a
you.
second.
Yep.
Let me see the score sheet for a second. I gotta figure out where they're going.
Yep.
Who made last night? Shane?
18-5 with Renegades. Shane made last out. Okay. Eighteen 5 Renegades, folks. Bottom 5 with Houston coming up. And as Gina mentioned, they've got a second pitcher that's been pitching, Gonzalez. And he's going to pitch the first batter. It looks to be pinch hitter, Navarro. Coming in for... It's in for Biggins, Rob? Thank you. Thank you.
Hot tub. I might put you in 16.
So Navarro, number 19, is the first batter for Houston in this bottom of the fifth.
Ready, standard. No? Okay, forget it. My bad. It looked like they were off the line. I don't think I had any scouting on it.
First pitch to Navarro is a strike. And as you can hear at home, pitcher Gonzalez, great cadence for the defense, can definitely hear him when he's going through his windup. Nice and loud. Strike two. Foul for strike three. Again, bottom three. Renegades up 18-5 over Houston. First batter. First batter, Navarro, number 19. 0-3 count. And that's a K for the first out. Yeah, it looks like another pinch hitter coming in for Burnett. We're looking to get the number on him. 32, Rob. Selby, number 32, batting for Burnett. Top of the order with one out in the bottom of the fifth. Strike one is the first pitch to Selby. Correct. Strike two to Selby. Okay, I guess we had time out in the field by the Renegades, so that last pitch does not count, so it's still 0-1. 0-1 to Selby. There's strike two. Strike three. And Selby hits it right up the middle. Joe Mack by him at midfield. Oh! And unfortunately, the player.
27, Luis Soto.
So what happened there, folks, is Selby hit it up the middle of the field, went by Joe Mack at midfield. Luis Soto, playing Rover, was going to make a play on that ball, but Selby was running into their own bench. Thankfully, he's okay. So thankfully, Selby's okay, despite the angle heading toward their bench. And because Luis was the player closest to the ball, he gets credited for the putout on that. So 2 outs, bottom 5, 18-5 Renegades here. And this is Mouton, M-O-U-T-O-N. So Houston with 3 pinch hitters in this inning, Mouton being the third pinch hitter. Foul ball for strike one. Hitting for Blake Boudreau in the number 2 spot on the lineup. Up the middle, Joe Mack making the play and makes the putout for the third out against Mouton. end the inning. So it stays 18-5 Renegades. And we should be in the 12-run rule, which means the Renegades will stay in the field. And again, for those watching, because the Renegades are up 12 runs, the Houston team will pitch until they can tie the score or go ahead of the Renegades. And so effectively it's the sixth inning. 18-5 Renegades with Nunez coming in, so another pinch hitter coming in for Cyphers. Do we have the number on him, Rob? Yes, we are. 18-5, Rob. Yes.
Top, you ready to go in?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Timeout. Hot tub, let's go. Let's go. Timeout.
So with a timeout, we're going to bring Hot Tub Thayer in for Joe Mack, with Soto going to third, Mack coming out, and Rob Hot Tub Thayer going to Rover. So 18-5 Renegades. There's some discussion at the scores table. Unsure about what is going on, but as soon as we have a little more information, we'll definitely pass them along. Again, 18-5 Renegades. We're in the 12-run rule, which means the Hurricanes will hit until they can tie the score or go ahead. And they're in their last ups here. They have 3 more outs in the 6th inning.
Hot tub's in for Joe Mack.
Thank you.
Mac, you're not going to lose it. No, he's not.
I didn't get to really shoot my toe once. I was dead. And then so many Rob, you want to lose, you want to sit?
No, we're good. I didn't know we were in the 12 run.
Unsure about what the stoppage in play was, but we're back up.
I was going to bring you in to hit, but we're not having another at bat. Yeah, I know. I lost track of the score.
That's okay.
What he did?
Probably don't give up on it.
Foul ball. 0-2 count. Ground ball. Rob, what's Munoz's number? 27? Munoz, right? Foul ball. 3 strikes to Munoz.
Giants. Coming your way. Back it up a little.
He's going to strike out Munoz. That's the first out of a 6th inning. Thank you. Love life. Huh? Love life. Love life.
What do you mean, love life?
Love life.
What are you talking about? Okay.
Bellamy coming in. Again, the Hurricanes making wholesale changes with another pinch hitter this 6th inning with 1 out. Bellamy coming in hitting for Walters in the 4th spot in the lineup. Renegades up 18-5. Loud cadence by the pitcher, Gonzalez. First pitch is a strike to Bellamy. She's hitting for Walters in the 4 spot. Strike 2. Strike 3 to Bellamy. There's a take, which means it's a full count. Bellamy swinging at this pitch. And that's a strikeout for out number 2. So Hurricanes down to their final out in the 6th inning. And another pinch hitter. It's nice to see teams getting folks in, give them a chance to play. So Hurricanes having pinch hitters in the 5th and 6th inning. So this is the 6th pinch hitter, Marquez, number 3. Oh, sorry, nope. He's not a pinch hitter. He's been playing all along. Sorry about that. So the last 5 hitters have been pinch hitters. Marquez has been in the lineup. So he's coming up. He's 0 for 3 today. Looking to get a run for the Hurricanes. Of course, the Renegades looking to get that final out and the win. 18-5 Renegades in the 6th inning here. Strike 1, first pitch. How'd I do? Strike 2 to Marquez. Strike 3. Hurricanes down to their final strike. Final out in the 6th inning. 18-5 Renegades. Oh, thanks for putting that. And a late swing, and that's the end of the game, folks. 18-5 Renegades, folks. A good showing by the Renegades, 18-5 in this first game. And next game coming up right after this, I believe it's Philadelphia. Rob, is that correct? The Philadelphia team. So winner of Philadelphia, Minnesota. So we will shut off the stream for now. We'll be back to you soon in game number 2. Just waiting on the results of that Philly Minnesota game. Again, 18-5 Renegades with the win in game 1. And we will see you shortly. Thanks, folks.